What's good with y'all boys? It's Pretty Boy Space. Or Kao Senjuru, Chaos Angel, whatever you want to call me. Just posted a video on TikTok that blew up. Got almost 10,000 likes. It's about some kid on the seat behind me with his parents doing permissive parenting, which is not the same as gentle parenting. If you niggas don't know the definitions, I'll explain. Gentle parenting, they, you still, you kind of get on the ass a little bit and other stuff, but you don't give them whippings. Permissive parenting is just letting the kid do what he wants. I don't like to throw shots at nobody, but that jit's dad, that little nigga's dad, that nigga was a biker. That nigga had tattoos. He had to go to the backwards hat, the tank top, the red skin fading into white, the long black jeans, the boots. Like that nigga's a biker. And then old shorty, his wife or his boo thing or whoever she was, she looked like an OF model. She looked like she had plastic in her face. Blue eyes, black straight hair, her lips were a little too big for her proportions. Not to hate. I mean, hey, if you got a method, you got a method. If you don't, you don't. But I don't like to look at women like that, so let me just skip past that part. But I will say this. I was in Jersey on my way back to Florida. I get to the airport 2:40 give or take. I'm waiting there, we get on a plane maybe around 3 something, I don't really remember. But we're on that plane for 3 hours. That video that blew up on TikTok was approximately 2 minutes, 30 seconds, some in the 2 minute range. That video was. That video was 2 minutes and 7 seconds. That was only 2 minutes, y'all boys. I was doing that shit for 3 hours. Y'all niggas won't believe. You know how patient y'all gotta be for that shit, man. Next time I saw you have the patience of a saint. You run into shit like that, you won't survive. You won't survive in Florida. Cause I live in Florida, but I was in Jersey. And them jits is from Florida. That little kid, that little family, they're talking about, we're not going right now. Looks like, and they're laughing. They were laughing. So I guess we're telling grandma we're not going back to Florida today. And they're chuckling. They were chuckling. And that little kid, you would have thought, by the way they was laughing, you would have thought that kid looks like, y'all ever seen, oh man, I was gonna make a fire ass example, but I can't, it's not in my head right now. But 3 hours, right? And then they tell us, oh, we're going back to the gate. We're gonna go back to the gate, blah, 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 for you people, because there was a rain covering, there was a storm covering the whole East Coast about 2 days ago. Or about a day ago. No, about 2 days ago. So there was a big rain covering the East. And I'm like, all right, maybe our flight's gonna get canceled, delayed. No. I sat in that airport. So we got out the plane. We went back to the gate around like 7 o'clock, 7:30, 7:40. Got back on the plane. No, we were waiting. We waited another 2 hours. They let us back on the plane around 9:50 something, maybe 9:40 something. We finally get back on the plane. The family's not there. I had some white dude take their seat. They didn't even pull back up. Green light. And we leave around 10:40. We start actually flying around 10:40, give or take. So the flight was 2 hours and 8 minutes. We landed at 1 something. That math doesn't sound right. We landed around 12 something. It was like 1:08 when I was like just getting there, walking around giant ass Orlando International Airport, whatever it's called, for like 30 minutes because my mom's driving, my dad's driving freaking in Terminal A, me and my brother in fucking Terminal C. It's like that whole 12, 13 hour stretch. Damn near 12-hour stretch of just tomfuckery. Oh my god. But let me get into detail about the kid. Because all I did was summarize the story. Now I'm going to tell you specifics. We get in that plane. First 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. That family of 4. It's a dude, it's a wife. It's a little dude, and it's a little girl. 2 little siblings, a boy and a girl, and parents. Little niggas sit right behind us. They're taking up 4 seats. They have a whole row. To themselves behind us. Cause I'm in Spirit Airlines 21E. 21E. EF, A, B, C, D, and then you got EFG, which is the row to the right. So I'm on 21 EFG. They're on 22 EFG, and they're also in 22C, which is the middle seat, because ABC, which is from left to right, and then DEF, or do they do it by EFG? Whatever. Them niggas take the whole row behind us, bro. The kid is spinning from the jump. He's tweaking from the jump. The little girl barely whining. You heard that little voice in the background? That's a little girl. There was a little sister. There was 2 of them. Y'all don't know that. There was 2 of them. 2 was worse than 1. So little boy, they give him these little pink headphones, these pink beats. After a little while, he's kicking my seat. He's pulling and he's pushing on it. He's spinning fucking everywhere. They gave him these little headphones. They let this jit walk in the middle of the walkway, people. In the walkway, this shit is, he's traversing. This little nigga starts stomping on the ground. He starts jumping and tweaking. He starts throwing a tantrum. I want y'all niggas to know, I don't condone assault, violence, or abuse of any form. But if that jit would have laid a hand on me or my homie, I'm flinging this jit to the front. He's going from 21 to 15. I'm flinging that nigga. And the jit this isn't some little jit. This nigga's like 6, 7 years old. 5, 6, 7 years old. I was not like that at 5, 6, and 7 years old. I had my moments, but I wouldn't have had an ass to sit on if I even yelled once like that. Said some slick shit like that. Parents would have looked at me, I would have teed up the fucking instant, nigga. Motherfucking, I would have teed up in a jiffy, nigga. This jit. Parents talking about some, you better fucking stop it, or I'm gonna get one of these flight attendants to do this and that. You supposed to be spanking that jit. You supposed to be beating his ass. Your belt's supposed to be going across his behind. You supposed to be pinching the back of this nigga's elbow. You supposed to be smacking the back of his head when he talk back like that, talking about telling you no. That little nigga telling you no, it's a backhand. Fucking crazy. And they let this shit roll. They let this little nigga walk. And he started yelling to everybody, we all going in timeout. I'm going to timeout if you touch me. Timeout some, oh, we all going to timeout. You going to timeout for a minute. Get your ass back to home and fall. You getting your ass beat. And this little jit, I know they got money at home. I know they got a couple extra coins in their pocket. Because